Second down for the Vikings. Line of scrimmage around midfield. Halfback pass downfield is going to be complete. And into the end zone is a jump pass. Touchdown. And it's picked up by the Vikings. 40, 50, back the other way. Sudden change. 10-5. Touchdown.
And a most pleasant good evening from Birmingham, Alabama. Tonight, the Vikings on the road in another key 5A Region 5 matchup as the Vikings travel to John Carroll to take on the Cavaliers. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brett Elmore alongside Woody Wilson for WJLX Sports. And Woody, tonight the Vikings, last week they firmed up a playoff spot, locked in at fourth. Tonight, potentially, could lock in third and set up a showdown next week for second.
Absolutely, Brett. Good point. Locking ourselves into the playoffs. Vikings on a 4-game winning streak. John Carroll on a 4-game losing streak into this football game. You like our chances in this one, man.
Of course, our pregame being brought to you by Greg Williams at Carl Cannon Chevrolet. Greg, go by and see him for your next car, truck, or SUV. Last week, Woody, the Vikings beat Carver 57-20, took control of the game early, often, and had their way with Carver. Had a pretty big halftime lead and kind of just, sailed to victory.
Yeah, did Brett. Thing about it was the 6 defensive takeaways, 5 picks, and a fumble recovery, and solid play on the offensive side of the football as well. Just a solid, as Coach Bailey mentioned a while ago, solid effort from all 3 phases of the game for our team last week.
Yeah, you had on the defensive side of the ball, Connor Elmore, a couple of picks and 4 tackles. Corey Shepard had an INT. Andrew Ross had an INT. Ethan Caldwell with an INT. And 4.5 tackles. But like you mentioned, it was overall just a great effort by the Vikings, offensively, defensively, and special teams, as Pedro Ponce hit a 26-yard field goal.
He did. His third in the last couple of games, Brett. And, of course, another solid game for Spencer Rosenfeld, throwing for 204 yards, 3 touchdowns. And it was the leading receiver, Bubba Odom. And I should say Titus Water was the leading receiver, but Odom caught a touchdown pass, and just a great effort by the all the way around. Offensive line, too. Don't forget about those guys.
That is absolutely right, but we foul that one away and have to look forward to John Carroll tonight and the Cavaliers. We'll take a break, 3-minute break. 3 minutes, we'll be back with more from John Carroll High School. You're listening to Viking Football and the pregame show, brought to you by Greg Williams at Carl Cannon. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout.
this game, as you also inspire all those who teach and who learn with your loving wisdom. We ask all this in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Prayer here at John Carroll, and now the national anthem by the Cavalier Marching Band. Excuse me, the national anthem here tonight from Pat Sullivan Field on the campus of John Carroll High School in Birmingham. Brett Elmore and Woody Wilson Wood. John Carroll struggling this year, maybe one of the worst teams in our region, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah, 7th in the standings, right, Brett?
And, you know, you would expect the Vikings, if they play well tonight, to win this football game. But that's why they line them up, like you like to say, line them up and play them. But if you're looking at it on paper, this should be a game that the Vikings can hopefully get out to an early, fast start and run away with a victory.
Would be nice. Like at Carver last week, same scenario would be nice, Brett. Yeah, John Carroll coming off a 56-7 drubbing to Ramsey. You were telling me on the way over, Ramsey drubbed Hayden last night, huh?
Yeah.
They're going to be the region champions, but no shame in that. But they're taking their lumps, and I agree. You like the Vikings' chances in this football game tonight.
Offensively, they average 19 points a game. Defensively, they give up, however, about 36 points a game. So that is a story there, as their defense just, they can't stop anybody.
Yeah, common opponents. Carver beat them 20-14, and Hayden beat them 33-19 on down the line, and we beat all those folks. So, again, you like our chances in this game, but that's why you play the games. Yes, sir.
That's why you line them up and play them.
That's right.
The captains are meeting now at midfield. I believe it is senior night here.
It is.
At John Carroll High School. So probably going to have most, if not all, the seniors representing John Carroll, and the Vikings coming across the way. As your pregame being brought to you by Greg Williams at Carl Cannon Chevrolet. Call Greg for your next car, truck, or SUV. Woody, the captains are meeting. And
quad captains, Brett, for our Vikings. That's Cole Sargent, Colin Langley. Hopefully we're going to get him back off IR next week. There's Corey Shepard and Braxton Houston. Vikings in the black hats tonight, the white shirts, and the black pants.
The referee about to toss the coin. These referees coming from Shelby County, the Shelby County Association. And let's see.
John Carroll won the toss. Let's see what option they take. As you say, they're in the white helmets, the home green jerseys, and the white pants. John Carroll won the toss, Brett, and has elected to receive.
And they are offensively. At quarterback, number 7, Carson McFadden. At running back, number 9, Mitchell Hunter. At receiver, 12, Zachary Archer. KJ Beck, number 0. And number 11, Max Playa. At receiver, and he'll play some tight end. Seth Cedefedden. And at tight end, also C.J. Wyatt. The line of scrimmage looks like this. Gibson, Helton, Butoff, Mockery, and Gagliano across the front for John Carroll.
Defensively for the Jasper Vikings, Braxton Houston, Trey Reese, JoJo Odom on the front, Mason Bates, Kimbrell Castillo, Sargent at linebacker, and in the secondary, Connor Elmore, the 2 picks last week, Logan Nairmore, Andrew Ross, and Ethan Caldwell.
This has been the Viking pregame show brought to you by Greg Williams at Carroll Cannon. We'll take a break here. A 1-minute timeout back to Birmingham for the kickoff of tonight's game. It's Jasper on the road at John Carroll, and it's coming up next on WJLX Sports. Welcome back to Birmingham. We're awaiting John Carroll to exit the locker room, and there they are, finally coming out to take on the Vikings. I was wondering if they were, well, I didn't know what they was doing in the locker room, but I don't know what their sign says across the way. What does that read, Woody? Jasper beating...
Let me get the glasses on it, man. Jasper beating John Carroll. Now, let's be real. It's about to get real.
That's exactly right.
You talked about our defense. Great job last week over at Carver. Brett, Andrew Ross had, we mentioned the 2 picks from Elmore. Corey Shepard had a pick playing both ways. And there's Andrew Ross with a pick. Ethan Caldwell with a pick. And 4.5 tackles. Landon Castillo, a fumble recovery, 5 tackles in the game. Elmore had 4 tackles. So just a great job, as we say, by all 3 phases of our football team last week.
John Carroll and Jasper. The Vikings with a lot riding on this one. John Carroll eliminated from the playoffs, but the Vikings could secure 3rd place in the region with a victory here tonight and set up a big game next Friday night in Jasper against Pleasant Grove.
That is going to be one humongous football game, but first things first, let's get the glasses on the deep men for John Carroll here.
Mitchell Hunter is along the far side.
Okay.
KJ Beck to the near.
All right. 92 to tee it up for the Jasper Vikings. Pedro Ponce. You mentioned a while ago, great job kicking the field goals lately for Pedro, Brett.
Here's the kick. Ponce going to kick far side. Take it in at the 15-yard line. Coming near side, trying to get to 20. He's going to be swarmed by Vikings and finally brought down at the 24-yard line. And that's where John Carroll will go to work. 1st and 10.
Shook him in at about the 20, and then Bubba Odom is going to jump him and wrap up on him and knock him down. The second gunner down. Bubba gets him down, Brett.
Joe Michael Wasp with the return for the Cavaliers. He's tackled to the play by number 5, Baylor Odom.
And here we go. 1st and 10 now for John Carroll. Opening possession of the ball game as the sun has set. It'll be a chilly night here by the 4th quarter, I'm sure.
Yeah.
The quarterback is McFadden. He'll give going left side. Here's running room crossing the 35 to the 37-yard line. A pickup of 12 and a first down for John Carroll.
Just a sweep to the wide side, and he turned it upfield, as you say, Brett. Good gain. Landon Castillo is going to find him, knock him down, but not before he picks up a first down.
Mitchell Hunter with a run that time. 5'9", 153-pound junior. McFadden, the quarterback, looks over toward the coaching staff. There's no telling what you'll see offensively from these guys.
Yeah, they do a lot of nutty stuff, man. Anything to try to get a win. I don't blame them.
And we have a penalty flag on the play, and let's see what this is about. We have a false start against John Carroll, so back him up 5.
Bubba Odom in a football game as well. And I think he's one of those linebackers starting over there. Here we go. His brother there, defensive end, JoJo.
Hey, what? McFadden looks him over from the far hash mark. Straight back to pass. Looking, flushed out of the pocket. Gets a block, looks, got a man open. It's going to be complete at the 40 and out of bounds at the 42-yard line by K.J. Beck.
JoJo Odom in initially with the pressure, but good job by the quarterback to shake him and buy himself some time and get to completion there, Brett.
And that'll bring up second down and about 5 to go for the first. Near hash mark, wide side of the field is to the left. 2 receivers split to the far side, 1 to the near, as McFadden looks them over. No score early in the contest here from Birmingham, 10:45 to go. Looking over toward the offensive sideline here. McFadden marks his count, claps, whistles, and another penalty flag.
It is on them, I think.
There's a flag on the play.
We have, let's see, a timeout.
Looks like they got a timeout just before the play clock ran out, Brett.
Timeout on the field, 10:41, time to go here in the opening quarter. We will step aside. We'll take a 1-minute break. Be back with more Viking football on WJLX. It's presented by Pinnacle Bank. The run from Archer going to pick up little of nothing as Bubba Odom and Naramore there defensively for the Vikings as we welcome you back to Birmingham. Woody, it's 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, great job by Naramore and Odom. That misdirection, and they read it and found a football and knocked him down. Great defensive play by our 2 guys.
3rd and 7 now for McFadden and company. He'll roll near side, tosses, complete, first down at midfield and to the 48-yard line where Bubba Odom is going to knock down number 12, Zach Archer.
Just kind of drifted out into the right side flat. Nobody picked him up until he caught the football and took it down for a first down. So Cavaliers on the move here, Brett.
1st and 10 now, Cavaliers. As like you mentioned, they're on the move early going in this
inside our territory for the first time. Yes, sir. 48. Pretty much in between the hashes.
Milking the clock, which would be a wise move for them.
Absolutely.
Ball control as they give to Beck. Toss sweep to the far side. He's going to pick up 2 and be forced out of bounds by the Viking defense.
Number 7, McFadden.
Let's see. Caldwell got over. Initial penetration. We had two guys fly through there. The two Odom brothers is going to force him wider, and then Caldwell ran him out of bounds.
So, 2nd down and 9. Coming up.
Far hash, wide side to the right. Connor Elmore on the last defensive play, I should say, ran him out of bounds. It's my bad.
Yeah, they're going to play ball control or try to.
Oh, that's absolutely wise. That's exactly what I'd do. Shorten the game.
9:13 remaining in the opening quarter here from Birmingham.
Yeah.
McFadden will fake the toss. Here's the ball knocked away defensively by number 16 for the black and gold.
Number 7, McFadden's pass.
Trying to work the short side of the field.
Ethan Caldwell knocks it down.
He did.
Number 7, Kobe Mason.
That was Caldwell.
Yeah, it was
so
Caldwell.
He's going to blow it up, make it 3rd and long, Brett.
Action, number 16,
So,
Ethan Caldwell.
defense is settling in now, maybe.
3rd down and long. McFadden looks him over. Play action, rolls near side, going to fire, complete for the 1st down. At the 35-yard line, down immediately goes number 0, KJ Beck.
Who found a soft spot in the zone. Kind of a mid-range hook. Settled in, and quarterback hitting with a bullet. 1st down again, Cavaliers.
So, they're kind of picking us apart here early in the ball game.
Yeah, they're on the move for real, man.
Fresh set of downs for John Carroll at the 35. McFadden marks his count, straight back to pass. Pressure coming, and McFadden is going down. The Vikings are there defensively for a big loss.
Landon Castillo, there's Trey Reese, and JoJo Odom. All three of them going to converse on the quarterback and knock him down, Brett.
Jeremiah Odom.
We are sitting in the John Carroll crowd, so maybe they won't run us out, Wood. The Vikings, 8:02 to go. 2nd down, 18. Big loss, 8-yard loss. That could be a drive killer, Wood. McFadden back to pass. The Vikings are there again.
Another stunt.
Number 5, hello.
Number
That
7, McFadden brought
is,
down
of
by
course,
number 5, Baylor
Bubba Odom.
Who came clean off the backside. McFadden never saw him, Brett. And by the time contact was made, Bubba was slinging him down for a big loss.
Nice job that time as John Carroll in reverse. 3rd down and 27. Ball is at, back in their own territory now at the 46-yard line.
That was a big chunk that Bubba threw him for there. Loss.
Back to pass, looking, and the Vikings are there again. Throws. Last minute incomplete, looking for Seidenfaden.
JoJo Odom is going to force the issue, and he's the leading tackler for loss on the team coming into the game. And he almost had another one there. Brett, McFadden gets rid of the football.
So that'll bring up 4th down and 29. And obviously they're going to punt this thing away. 23 is back deep for the Vikings. That is Pledger.
Mr. Mackay, ready for it. Yes, sir.
No score here from Birmingham. Here's the punt. Sailing toward Pledger, and he almost fumbled that ball, but he dove on top of it at the 23-yard line.
Yes, he did.
Slipped down just a bit.
Yeah. Vikings go with the stunts on the defense, Brett, and did it ever work as Kyle dials up some stuff, and a couple of those stunts came clean, especially Odom, Brett. Finally puts a stopper to the John Carroll O. Let's see what our O can do here.
Yeah, let's see what the Viking O can do. Here comes, of course, our quarterback, Rosenfeld and company. Motion man is Pledger. Empty backfield now for Rosenfeld. Back to pass. Flush rolls right. Looks, fires across the far side. Incomplete. Intended for Titus Waldrop.
Number 10.
Good coverage in the secondary initially by John Carroll, and Spencer didn't have anybody to throw it to. Tried to sling it out to the right sideline to Titus, and he couldn't reel it in, Brett.
So, second down. Second down and 10, Rosenfeld. Marks his count. He's going to give. No, he's going to keep himself. And he will cross the 25 to the 27-yard line. It'll bring up third down and about 6.
That's a good defensive play. 79 is going to roll him down for John Carroll. Plyer, I believe, was who got us for a third down here.
Third down from Rosenfeld. Got more than what I thought. 3rd and 4.
Yeah, really.
So Rosenfeld marks his count here. Will give to Pledger. Pledger, first down yardage, crossing the 35-yard line. It's enough for a Bernard's first down.
Yes, sir. First of the night, right up the gut. Eads and maybe veering off right guard over there. Those two youngsters we got over there on the right side of the offensive line are getting better and better, Brett. Hardenbrook and here we go.
Here's the give once again. 8-yard pickup now as he's crossing the 40 to the 43 to Pledger. Pledger's going to be about 2 yards shy of his first down. It'll bring up second and manageable, though.
Grant Bailey at right guard, so trying to find. Yeah, another good gain. Yes, sir. Left side that time. Kane over there. Here we go.
Rosenfeld sends his man in motion. Pledger to the near side. He'll keep himself. Quarterback draw. Midfield and into Cavalier territory. Bumped down at the 47-yard line. But once again, another Bernard's first down.
Good play call. He knifed right through there. Right side again. Eads over there and the two youngsters I just mentioned.
Rosenfeld claps and rolls right. Looks, fires, complete. Bubba Odom, 40 to the 35-yard line. Loses the football. Cavaliers are there. They have it. Cavaliers at the 31-yard line. A turnover and a costly mistake for the Vikings.
Indeed, 52 is going to recover the football for John Carroll. And they're going to take the football over. That's Nicholas Gagliano.
Number 52, Nicholas Galliano.
Galliano. Okay. There's an L in there. So, Cavaliers back with the football. Both teams moving the ball, but we turned it over there.
Here comes McFadden and company, the junior quarterback. They only have, I think, 2 seniors on this offensive side of the football, Wood.
Yeah, and the biggest guy, 263. They got 2 guys, 230, 220.
Coming near side with a run, 35 to the 37-yard line before being brought down. That is number 9, Mitchell Hunter, running the football that time.
Yeah, but so far they are very scrappy, and our 2 leading tacklers are going to double team him down that play, and Cole Sargent and Landon Castillo.
Good job by the Vikings defensively, but now, after a pickup of 6, it brings up 2nd and 4 with 4:05 to go in the opening quarter. We have no score from Birmingham. Big turnover as the Vikings were driving. And John Carroll, of course, going to try to ball control here, and they run the football this time. Not going to get the first down, ahead for a yard, maybe 2, before being brought down. That is McFadden to Hunter, and he's going to be about a yard shy, Wood.
JoJo Odom and Logan Nairmore going to hit him down short, Brett. Right up the gut, a little delay, and Odom and Nairmore got there.
So it'll bring up 3rd and short. 3rd down and about a yard. 3:20 time to go. Opening quarter.
Last second instructions from the sideline from their OC there.
5 seconds on the play clock. Going to have to get it off.
Yeah.
They will, and will give straight ahead. And the running back not going to get the first down. He's going to lose yardage. It's 4th down.
Yeah, he's going to run into the two Odom brothers. Contact made, forward progress stopped. JoJo and Bubba gets him down.
So, 4th down after a yard loss. It's 4th down and 2 yards to go. John Carroll coming back out to punt this one away. And back deep now for the Vikings will be number 4, Cole Sargent.
Great defensive stop, Brett. 3rd and short. And we're going to clog it up pronto. Immediately force them to punt here. They'll go on a long count. Let's not jump offside.
Well, the play clock is at 0.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Is it in play? What's going on here?
Here we go.
Great punt. Wow.
Golly, what a monster shot to the moon. And Cole Sargent backpedals and is able to field it. Diving catch at the 16-yard line. But like you mentioned, what a great punt.
Oh, it was drawing rain over here. It was clear night in Birmingham. Good job by Cole to catch that ball, man. So let's see. The Vikings going to be, where are they going to spot us?
83 yards away.
That's right. 17, near hash, wide side to the right.
Beautiful night for football.
Absolutely.
Nice, crisp evening. Vikings playing for 3rd place in the region tonight. And we'll be back at home for the final 2 games of the regular season. So, last road game on the regular season. Rosenfeld is under center. Now he'll go back to pass. Looking, flushed. He's being chased. He's going to have to get rid of it and will do so out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, this secondary for John Carroll doing a great job. Nobody to go to again from Spencer as he had to buy time. Let's see, Rankin and Green, Wasp back there, and Archers. Great job by them in their secondary.
Hayden Bates checks in. He will be lined up as a tight end to the near side. Rosenfeld fakes the give. Now will carry himself, crossing the 20 to the 24-yard line. He'll be about 3 yards shy of his first down. It's 3rd down and 3.
That's right. After play action, we have a Cavalier down hurt. Injury timeout, I think, Brett.
Timeout on the field. No score for Birmingham. 2:14. Time to go here in the opening quarter. Back in 1 minute. This is Viking football presented by Pinnacle Bank on WJLX. Rosenfeld with the carries, crossing the 40, leaps over a man,
Yes.
and will be brought down at the 41 after a Bernard's first down.
Leap the guy at about the 35. Wow. First down for Bernards, as you say, man.
Now Rosenfeld will work out of the pistol. He will give 19 Busby with it. Right side, Busby picking through holes, flags down as he crosses the 45, moving the pile to the 49-yard line. But let's check the laundry.
Yeah, the scrum formed at about the 45. Malachi Gilmore got behind Garrett, tried to push him upfield. Let's see what the call is. It's against John Carroll.
Wow.
So a good run by Garrett, but a cutback run at that. And he found. You hear the PA announcer. So tack on to it. Bernard's first down as we're into Cavalier territory for the first time tonight.
No, we fumbled it earlier there.
That's right, my bad.
All right, here's Busby with a run. Right side, Busby's loose. Busby across the 40. Busby finally going to be brought down around the 35-yard line. Close to another, and it is Bernard's first down.
Yes, sir. Got a weave on just outside right tackle over there. Hardenbrook is going to spring Garrett for the first down. Now with the Vikings with the deepest penetration so far in the game.
Vikings 1st and 10. Here's the give once again. Once again, running room crossing the 30 to the 28-yard line goes Busby. Their workhorse so far.
Yak yardage too. Viking running backs are getting extra yardage after contact. C.J. Wyatt going to make the stop for the Cavaliers on the play.
Rosenfeld out of the pistol. Going to give to Busby. Busby again going to be wrapped up, though, as he crosses the line of scrimmage. He may have gained a yard, but it's going to bring up third down and about 3 to go for the first.
Back-to-back plays by Wyatt, too. He's a good one. On the defensive front from there on the opposite side end. Good hustle as he gets over across the formation to make the tackle.
Corey Shepard will split to the far side. Odom to the near side with Waldrop. And we got movement along the line of scrimmage, and let's see who jumped first.
Yeah, really. It's like it's going to be on John Carroll encroachment, Brett.
Offsides, the call against the Cavaliers.
So,
inside the 25, what, the 22 is that?
It is.
Okay.
That's going to be the end of the quarter.
Yep.
End of the opening quarter from John Carroll High School. No score, though, in the contest. We'll take a break, a 1-minute break, back with a second quarter. Coming up, this is Viking football presented by Pinnacle Bank on WJLX. First and 10, Vikings just underway. Second quarter, the give. Nearly to the 20-yard line. A pickup of about 2. That's about it, though.
Number 10,
as
Rosenfeld
gave to Busby.
And that is good defense by Nicholas
Galliano with the defensive stop as they almost jumped again. Titus Waldrop splits to the near side with Corey Shepard. You got the H-back in there. And now here's
Hudson Hand.
Yep, here's Rosenfeld, going to keep himself.
Yeah.
Goes left side, and he turns the corner, gets the Bernard's first down, and is knocked down inside the 10-yard line.
Off an edge, seal block by Hudson Hand. Good job working the short side of the field. Vikings with a fresh set here of Bernard's first down, Brett, as you say.
And out of bounds, stopping the clock here, 11:21. Ball's at the 10. It is first and goal. Here's Rosenfeld. Going to give straight ahead Busby. Busby ahead for 2, maybe 3 tough yards. And he'll be brought down at about the 8-yard line.
Tough is right. Cavaliers clogging it up pretty well over there.
Number 19, Busby. He's tackled on the play by number 52, Nicholas Galliano.
Galliano again. He and Wyatt are their 2 best players. They're really good.
Second down, goal to go from the 9. Rosenfeld claps and going to give to Busby. No, he keeps himself. Rosenfeld fighting for yardage, fighting toward the goal line, and he's short by about a half a yard.
Yeah, really.
So it's third and goal from about the 3-inch line.
Yeah, about that. Holding.
Scaliano again with a tackle.
Yeah.
This guy's all over the field for John
He
Carroll.
is, but Spencer almost broke the plane, not quite. Here's
Jumbo package.
Yeah.
And Bates in the backfield, I believe. And they're going to push Spencer into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings, 6-0.
From a half a yard out at the 10-14 mark of the first half.
The result of the run is a touchdown, Jasper.
So, with 10-14 time to go here, the Vikings finally, well, both teams, either team finally hitting pay dirt here.
Yeah.
And the kick coming up. Out of the hold, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. 7-0 your score. Vikings on top with 10-14 to go here in the opening half. We'll take a 1-minute break. Back with more Viking football presented by Pinnacle Bank in a moment. Back in Birmingham after the kickoff was advanced up to the 27, maybe the 28-yard line. John Carroll will go to work first and 10, Wood.
DeCorey Poe, the tackle on the return there, along with Cole Sargent. Castillo in there also. Pretty good coverage.
McFadden sends play in motion. Here's the give coming near side. He's going to be bumped out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Running the football that time, the running back, the junior, number 9, Mitchell Hunter.
Good job, Logan there. More to get off a block, forcing wide into Connor Elmore, who's going to knock him out of bounds. Decent gain, though. What, about 4?
Yeah, about 4 yards. Second down and 6. Ball's at the 32.
Sweep to the left side there.
Vikings almost jumped, but no. 7-0 contest here in the second quarter in Birmingham. Not what we kind of expected, really.
John Carroll,
They've come to play tonight.
They did. Megan has earned it, man. Absolutely.
McFadden going to throw. Incomplete. Incomplete.
Just a drop.
Yep.
We cop a break big time there.
Tell you what. Playa heard footsteps that time, because I tell you who was in the vicinity that time was number 29 for the Vikings.
And I just spilt everything here.
That is Roman White in the ball game, Wood.
Yeah, get some other guys in there now.
29 in there. Well, like I say, footsteps.
Yeah.
Third down and 6. The give, breaking tackles, coming near side, going to be cut down short of the first down, though. Number 4 and 33 was there for the Vikings. McFadden was knocked down by Mason and Cole Sargent. This could be Sargent and Castillo.
So a lot of personnel changes for John Carroll as they go into the punt formation. Yeah, decided it's short, but they decide to punt the thing away.
Still early in the ball game. 9:04 to play in the second quarter.
Let's see who's back deep for us again. Is that Cole again?
Yep, Cole Sargent
Okay.
back deep. Punt coming up. Play clock's at 0. Did they
Again.
delay a game? Yes, it is.
Yes, sir.
Delay a game.
They didn't call it last time.
Nope.
They do this time.
Delay a game will back them up 5.
Last time that play clock was at 0 for about 10 seconds.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad I wasn't the only one that noticed that.
They catch it this time. Yeah.
Now we have more whistles and more flags.
Yep. It was a 4th and 7. Yeah, 7, 8. 7, 8.
That'll be 4th and 13.
Right.
They're going to back up some more.
Cavaliers in reverse here. Vikings with a 7-0 lead. 9 minutes in the half. They are making us work for it, as we just mentioned. That's the way it ought to be.
Here's the punt. Another nice kick. Sailing toward the sideline, though.
Yeah.
And out of bounds around midfield. Let's see where they mark this thing. They'll stop walking right at midfield. So the Vikings will be 50 yards away from pay dirt.
Not near as good as this first one. It was a boomer. I'd estimate to 55 yards in the air, but that one a little shorter. You should say right in midfield, Brett, near hash, wide side to the left.
8:55, time to go here in the opening half in Birmingham. Here come the Vikings back out on the field. Titus Waldrop will split to the near side with Bubba Odom. To the far side, Corey Shepard.
Excuse me, Brett, on the right side now on that right guard.
Trips to the near side. Here's Rosenfeld, sends a man in motion. That's Bubba Odom. They'll lose the football. John Carroll says they have it, and they do.
Yes, sir.
Miscommunication that time, I believe, by Rosenfeld and Bubba Odom. Now whistles. And what's going on here?
I don't know. Just a bad exchange, it looked like.
Incomplete.
Oh, well, they call it a shuffle pass.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
It looked like a handoff to us. We'll take it.
Well, anytime he flipped it out to Bubba, and that, by rule, that is an incomplete pass.
In passing mechanics.
Yes.
As a shuffle pass, exactly.
Big break for the
yes,
Vikings.
absolutely.
As they almost turned it over for the second time tonight.
Yes.
Rosenfeld claps, play action, rolls left, throws far side, incomplete, intended for Bubba Odom along the far sideline.
Again, green jerseys all around the area. Their secondary's playing well tonight. I mentioned earlier, the line is, the whole defense is, as far as that goes. They've got to be playing their best game of the year tonight, John Carroll.
Pledgers in the backfield with Rosenfeld. 3 receivers split to the far side.
Their one win over Fairfield, whom we beat to start our 4-game winning streak.
Back to pass, setting up the screen, gets it out to Pledger, has it midfield, open field, 45-40, 35, and he's going to be brought down inside the 35. A Bernard's first down to the 33-yard line.
Great call, middle screen, set up beautifully, and Mackay finds a wall of blockers in front of him, and down he goes for a first down, Bernard's first down.
Odom and Waldrop split to the near side. From the far hash, Rosenfeld fires far side, complete. Shepard at the 30. Shepard breaking tackles at the 25, and he's going to be brought down at about the 23. Close, and he will, I believe, get a Bernard's first down. Let's see.
Yes, sir. Little hitch to the left side. Corey shakes a man and takes it down for a first down. Yes, sir, first down.
Bernard's first down with 8:14 to go in the opening half.
Great run after the catch, Corey.
Corey has developed into a very good receiver. Multi-sport athlete at Jasper High School.
Leads the team in receiving, coming in 448 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Rosenfeld barks his count. Going to give now Pledger straight ahead. Pledger to the 20, and he'll be brought down after about a 4-yard gain. Brings up second and 6.
Yeah, good job by the front. Galliano again, perhaps.
He's tackled the play by number 52, Nicholas Galliano, and number 34, Jacob McMahon.
I'd start running away from this guy. He's good.
Yeah, he is.
Right in the center of the nose tackle.
Give again. Pledger following his blockers, picking through.
Wow.
First down. Nice movement. 15. Cuts it back inside 10. And he's going to be brought down inside the 10 at about the 5-yard line.
Yak yardage from Mackay.
Number 23, Pledger.
As he shook a man, gets it on down deep in there, Brett, in the red zone.
4-yard line.
Yeah.
Bernard's first down. It's 1st and goal. Vikings threatening. Here's Pledger again, falling forward to the 3, maybe the 2-yard line before he's brought down.
Very close little misdirection, counteraction, and hit down just short.
And we have an injured John Carroll player. He's
There's a flag
on his knee.
Illegal substitution
And now an
against the
illegal
Cavaliers.
substitution being called against the Cavaliers. So let's sort through this. We'll take a 30-second break. Back with more. 7-0 your score. Jasper on top with 7:10 to play until halftime. Back with more Viking football presented by Pinnacle Bank in a moment. After the penalty, it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
There comes C.J. Wyatt out for them, too. Man, he's one of their best players. He's going to limp off for John Carroll. Vikings will re-huddle here from the 2. It's goal, of course, goal. 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 2, 7:10 to go. Out of the pistol, Rosenfeld marks his count. Looking for Pledger. Pledger has it. Pledger is in. Touchdown, Vikings. It's 13-0.
Number 10,
Untouched.
handoff to number
Off the left
23.
side.
The result of the run.
I think
Touchdown.
Malachi Gilmore was over there. Mackay right in behind him. Untouched, Brett. Vikings increase the lead.
13-0 as Ponce will check in to attempt the point after. He's a straight-on kicker, and he's got a leg on him.
Yeah.
Here's the kick on the way. It is up, and it is good. It's 14-0 Jasper. From Birmingham, we'll take a 1-minute break. Back with more Viking football presented by Pinnacle Bank on WJLX. That was Portillo, by the way. My apologies, but we'll be back in a moment. Wash with the kickoff return. He's going to be cut down by Connor Elmore at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 1st and 10 for John Carroll. The Cavaliers are trailing 14-0 over our Vikings. Here's the quick pitch out. Number 9 running the football, crossing the 20 to the 23-yard line. Goes Mitchell Hunter.
Number 7, Carson McFadden with a handoff.
Hunter,
Number 9, Mitchell Nutter.
a 5'9", 153-pound junior.
Little touch pass. Logan Nairmore got over and knocked him down, Brett. For sure. Good gain, though.
Yeah, good gain of 5. It's 2nd and 5.
Yep. And
Good
again,
crowd from Jasper across the way, and
Oh.
a great crowd here at John Carroll.
Great crowd all the way around. Yes, sir. Beautiful night for the game.
Play action. Quarterback McFadden going to roll right. Throws complete for the first down. Sliding catch that time by Archer across the way at the 30-yard line. Just enough for the first down.
I mean, he had to put a big-time scoop on that ball. That was a good catch. Good catch out there for a fresh set for the Cavaliers here.
The catch is a first down, John Carroll.
First down, Cavaliers.
And we're going to get in the neutral zone, perhaps.
There's a flag on the
Perhaps
play.
so.
Think so, yep.
Yep.
So free 5 for them up to the 35. Far hash, wide left, as the Cavaliers 65 yards away here.
Like you mentioned, from the far hash, 3 receivers split to the near side, 1 to the far side. Motion man is Seidenfaden. Here is the give coming near side. Juking tacklers and will finally be brought down by 33 for the Vikings. Landon Castillo. That was, of course, Hunter running the football, but it's going to bring up now second down and about 4.
Castillo, leading tackler on the team, with 45.5 coming in. 4 tackles for loss so far this season.
From the near hash, McFadden straight back to pass. Now he's going to be flushed. He's under pressure. Going to throw. Incomplete. Oh, should have caught the ball.
Hey, yeah.
He really should have, but it's incomplete. Luckily, as Archer could not come up with it.
Vikings stunning again. Logan Nairmore is going to shoot from linebacker, forcing that bad throw, that quick throw that McFadden would like to have had another half a second to get it off.
Third down now and 4. 5:04 to go here in the opening half. 14-0 your score. Vikings on top. Empty backfield for McFadden.
Yeah.
The junior quarterback straight back to pass. Looking, firing, near side, complete. Tackled immediately, but a first down for number 11.
Number 7, McFadden's pass.
Paya.
Number 11, Max Paya.
And nice tackle that time, though. 16, Ethan Caldwell.
That's another first down.
Yeah, Playa nicely done. He had to climb the ladder, and he did. And he went up and he got that football for first down for John Carroll, Brett.
Clock continues to move. 4:40, time to go, opening half. McFadden sends a man in motion out of the backfield. That is Hunter splitting to the far side. Empty backfield. McFadden rolls right. Looks. Our guy's being held, but no. Here's the catch. Way downfield at the 20-yard line and brought down immediately at the 19. I thought one of our guys was held on the edge that time. No call, but it results in a big play. Ross there to save the touchdown, but now here's a flag.
Let's see what it's about. He got behind us. As you say, Andrew saved a touchdown. See if it's going to stand or there's some tack-on yardage to it. Good play by McFadden to get. That was a good ball.
Yeah, it was. It was a pretty pass.
Still some discussion going on.
I think
it'll be the biggest play of the game if it stands.
This is going to go against John Carroll.
Yes, sir, it is.
Unsportsmanlike against the John Carroll Catholic Volunteers.
It's post-play. The completion will stand, but they'll have a first down, Brett, at about our 35.
Yeah, about the 34.
Yep.
The Cavaliers, I should say. I had the Volunteers on my mind because you know what we have tomorrow.
Yes.
Hear the game live here on WJLX.
Far hash wide left from the 34, yeah. Yes, that's a fairly big game, ain't it?
A little bit.
A little bit.
McFadden and company will go to work from the far hash. But like you mentioned, from the 34-yard line, probably their biggest threat of the night.
Yeah.
Back to pass, looking far side. He's going for broke. It's incomplete. Good coverage across the way by the Vikings.
Excellent coverage. Number 8
pass
down there for the Jasper Vikings.
That is Willingham.
C.J. Willingham was all over the intended receiver.
So, 2nd and 10 from the 34. John Carroll trying to get on the board here before halftime. The Vikings lead this thing 14-0.
Willingham, who was a running back last year, great speed, and he was right. It was one-on-one. He was right with him.
High pass caught at the 35 to the 30 to the 25-yard line before being brought down by number 9 over there for the Vikings, Logan Nairmore. And a nice reception that time by Archers. He had to go a little high to pick that one up.
Good run after the catch, too, Brett. Braxton Houston also hustling over to close the play out, helping Logan there. But nice job by the Cavaliers on the play.
He picks up 9.
Yep.
It's 3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1 as McFadden goes to work. Here's the give. Going far side. The Vikings are there. He's not going to get his first down.
Mason Bates is going to knife through and knock him down, Brett. Get to the hit tackle for a loss.
Mitchell Hunter goes in reverse, and it's all because Bates was there defensively to throw him for about a 6-yard loss.
His 6.5 tackle for loss on the season, and it came at a big time here in this football game.
John Carroll going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th and 8 from the 31-yard line. Back to pass. Whistles, though, before. And let's see. It is a false start against John Carroll.
Yep.
There's a flag on the play. False start, the call against the
So,
Cavaliers.
move it back 5. Make it 4th and longer.
That's right.
2:47 in the half. Vikings up 14-0.
Fourth down and officially 13 to go. 2 receivers split to the near side, 2 to the far. McFadden looks him over. Sends a man in motion. He'll come in the slot to the near side. Back to pass. Looking, pressure's coming. They're barreling down on him, incomplete. The Viking defense holds.
Landon Castillo on another stunt from the backside, forcing the errant throw, Brett. Vikings take over on downs.
Intended for Playa that time. So, Woody, it's an interesting situation here. You have 2:21 to go until halftime. The Vikings lead 14-0 and will get the second half kickoff. If the Vikings could put some points on the board here, that would be awfully deflating.
All 3 timeouts, too?
I think so.
Think so.
So let's see what the O can do. Rosenfeld and company back out there. Sends a man in motion to the far side. That's Busby. Gets it at the 35. He's got open field 40, 45 to the near side. Out of bounds at midfield and almost a late hit, but out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
Shaking a man, did Garrett Busby. Man, we got some yardage after contact in this game. A little swing out. Good run by Garrett after the catch.
Stopping the clock, 2:10 to go until halftime. Rosenfeld looks him over from the near hash. Wide side of the field is to the left or to the far side. The give going straight ahead and going nowhere this time.
That's right.
Nowhere as the defense clogs up the middle and Busby can't get anything going.
Good job, John Carroll, number 24, is going to make that play for them, Brett. And find him down here in a second.
Here's the throw out far side. Bubba Odom has it at midfield 45. Walking the tightrope along the far sideline. Out of bounds at the 38. That's going to be enough for a Bernard's first down.
Working the short side of the field. Another swing out. Nicely done for a fresh set. 1:36 to go in the half here.
3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Rosenfeld straight back to pass. Setting up a screen. Busby has it at the 40, at the 35, to the 30. He's going to fall forward close to a first down. He's going to pick up 9. It is 2nd down and 1.
C.J. Wyatt back in there, going to hit him down just short of the first down. Clock running, 1:15.
Rosenfeld marks his count. Straight back to pass again. Pressure's coming. He avoids it, comes near side, going to throw the long ball, got a man down there, incomplete. Incomplete, had a man wide open down there. Brody Garrett was there but incomplete.
Garrett had a step on his man, step and a half on his man. Just a little bit too far with the football was Spencer.
That stops the clock, though. 1:03 to go until halftime.
We'll have to use a timeout there.
Rosenfeld claps once, now looks toward Coach Philip Bailey and the Viking offensive staff. He will give straight ahead. Brody Garrett picking up the first down. He's going to be bumped down at the 25-yard line.
And the Vikings will use a timeout here. Bernard's first down, another one, Brett.
55 seconds remaining in the opening quarter.
Okay.
Opening half, I mean. Nope, not going to use a timeout. Instead, out of the pistol goes Rosenfeld. Fakes the give, now will throw. Far side, complete, Shepard. Shepard to the 20, 15, to the 10, Shepard to the 5. He's going to be brought down inside the 5 and out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It's first and goal.
Malachi Gilmore with a spring block out there.
Number 10, Rosenfield with the completed pass.
It's another Bernard's first down, and it is a big first and goal with plenty of time left in the half. 36 seconds left.
Yeah, we don't need no stinking timeout, do we?
Nah.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Little misdirection. Spencer looked right, threw it back left quickly. The hitch to Corey, and with Malachi spring block, took it, almost got it in. Delay here, see what it's about.
And some whistles here, and let's see what this is about. I believe this is going to go against John Carroll. Is there a penalty? Looked like they were.
Looks like they're kind of inching it.
Oh, no, we have an injured player. I'm sorry. He's in the end zone. He's going to wobble off the field. Guys, shake it up.
Yeah.
That is Grayton Galloway, the senior, going to be helped off the field here. And like I say, it looks like he got his bell rung.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's first and goal from the 3 now for the Vikings from the far hash.
Galloway, they're one of their starting linebackers.
Here's the give, and leaping over the pile and into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. Brody Garrett.
Number 10, Rosenfield with a handoff to number 19, Busby.
Excuse me, Garrett Busby.
From 2 yards out, and the Vikings with an important touchdown here right before the half.
Yeah, that's a big score there.
And as you say, we get second half kickoff as well.
And that will really deflate the Cavaliers. Here's the kick on the way. It is up, and it is good off the foot of number 93, Carlos Portillo. 29 seconds left until halftime. 21-0 your score. Vikings on top. We'll be back after this 1-minute break. You're listening to Viking Football, presented by Pinnacle Bank on WJLX. Ponce kicks it out of bounds, and now John Carroll will have 29 seconds to work with from the 35-yard line.
Rush 2, drop 9 maybe? We'll see here.
We'll see, and John Carroll may be just I don't know.
No,
they're liable to do anything.
They're sneaky. That's right.
May see a trick play here. Who
Yeah.
knows? Back to pass is McFadden. He comes near side, about to get his bell rung, but he evades the would-be tackler, and now he's loose along the far near sideline to the 45 and out of bounds at midfield with 19 seconds left.
Good run, McFadden.
Golly.
Got past Mason Bates over there, and nifty footwork for a good game by Mr. McFadden there.
He better be lucky he got away from Bates, because Bates had a head of steam on him, and I can see that one coming a mile away.
Yep. You can with Mr. Bates. Yes, sir.
Bates was licking his chops. Back to pass. Here's the fade pattern. Near side and way over the head of number 12, the intended receiver, Zach Archer.
Yeah, one-on-one situation again. Our man right there is Connor Elmore. Yep.
Intended for number 12, Zach Archer.
Good defense that time from Elmore.
2 picks last week.
Yeah, I asked him last night during the coaches' show and said, you think we can get 2 more tonight?
I heard.
We'll see.
That was over both players' heads that time, though. 14 seconds.
Yep. And a 2nd and 10 from midfield. McFadden going to load up again. He's going to be flush this time. He evades one tackler, will throw to the far side. He skips it. Incomplete.
Yeah, the old one hopper. 7 seconds. Perhaps 2 more plays.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more plays, and that'll be the end of the opening half. Vikings up 21-0 here in Birmingham, trying to lock up 3rd place in the region. Chilly night a little bit out here tonight, but not too bad.
Not too bad at all.
Feels like football out here tonight.
Yeah, really. Very nice.
All right, 7 seconds left. Back to passes McFadden. Pressure's coming. Vikings are after him. Time will expire on the clock. Going to have to do something. He's going to have to run. He's at midfield 45, and he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 42 to end the opening half of action from Birmingham. That is the end of the opening half. 21-0 your score. Vikings on top. We're going to take a break and come back with the Viking Marching Band. That's coming up next. Viking football is presented by Pinnacle Bank, and it's live on WJLX 101.5 FM. Halftime from John Carroll High School, 21-0 your score. Brett Elmore, Woody Wilson for WJLX Sports. As Woody, the Viking Marching Band has made the trip there. It's getting prepared to perform. We'll have their performance here in just a moment.
See if we get the scoring summary in by then. Vikings draw first blood. No scoring in the first quarter, and then with 10:14 to go in the first half, 1-yard touchdown run, Spencer Rosenfeld. Patillo converts 7-0. And then with 7:01 to go in the first half, 2-yard touchdown run, Mackay Pledger. Patillo convert. Let's go to the field with the music.
Jasper City Schools, we proudly present the Jasper High School Viking Band.
Thought I was going to have
Viking
time.
Band is under the direction of Jason Lipscomb, Jonathan DeLoach, and Don Jones.
We'll
The
try to get
Viking
some
dance
scores
line is
for you as
coordinated
well
by Caleb
here in just a
McClinton.
bit.
Okay.
The Viking Color Guard is coordinated by Patrick Nolan, Aaron Kava, and Caitlin Bookwalter. The visual designer is Sarah Lipscomb. Tonight, the Viking Band presents their 2022 production, Out of This World. We will begin with David Bowie's classic, Space Oddity, and then the theme from the Jetsons. The band will then play Pink Floyd's Great Gig in the Sky from Dark Side of the Moon, and end with music from the planets. Drum majors Kinsley Gardner and Aubrey Johnson. Is the Viking Band ready? Now get ready as the Jasper Viking Band presents to you Out of This World.
The Viking Marching Band here from John Carroll High School. Halftime being brought to you by Custom Shirts and Signs, Farley Recycling Center, Free Spirit Children's Clothing, Robinson & Son Automotive Group, and Wilman Ruby's Flowers. We'll step aside, come back with more halftime comments following this 3-minute break. 3 minutes, and we're back to Birmingham in a moment. We welcome you back to Birmingham. Vikings with a 21-0 lead here at the half. Viking football on WJLX. And Woody, the John Carroll Marching Band performing the sounds of Stevie Wonder. Let's get a tune in from them.
Okay. That was up tight. They're going to go to another one here. Up tight and out of sight. Cavalier Band is out of sight. Good. My Sharia Moore, I think.
The sounds of the John Carroll Marching Band. We're at the half here. 21-0 our score, Wood. Let's take a look at the Baldwin area. Cordova, maybe their luck is turning a little bit. They need some good luck.
Yeah.
28-6 leading Oak Grove tonight. Corner all over Curry, 47-0. Dora leading Northside, 20-7.
What?
Yeah.
Northside 8th in the state going into that game.
Gordo with a 10-point lead over Oakman at the half, 16-6. Let's see. Excuse me, 22-6. Gordo leading Oakman. Midfield up 14-0 over Carbon Hill. That's our game of the week over on 88.5.
Yeah.
Lynn leading Barry 42-0. Tarrant, 7 Christian tied at 8. Meek leading Vina 54-0. Addison leading Falkville 8-0. And Winston County leading Aliceville 28-14.
Meek 7th in the state 1A ball. Lynn 11th, bubbling just under the top 10 there. They're really peaking now too, Brett.
Yeah, those two teams not getting a whole lot of respect in the state and the polls.
That's okay. It'll all come out in the wash.
You got that right, and they probably like it that way.
Yeah, really.
So that's a look at, of course, halftime scores provided by Luke. Back to the studio, our producer and engineer here tonight. And, of course, he'll have game day final. The scoreboard show coming up after the game. So be sure to join Luke Keaton for that coming up after tonight's game on WJLX 101.5 FM.
Quick scoring summary again, Brett. With 3 touchdown runs, one of them by Spencer Rosenfeld of a yard, and then two 2-yard touchdown runs. Mackay, Pleasure, and Garrett Busby. Patillo converts on all 3. 21-zip our score.
All right, we're at the half, and don't forget, tomorrow, college football. We got Alabama and Tennessee on the radio right here on WJLX 101.5. Airtime is 11:30. And we'll have pregame starting at 11:30 and the big kickoff at 2:30 right here on our air. So be sure to tune in. Cut that TV down and just crank that radio up, and you'll be just fine.
Yeah, you'll be about a half a play ahead of it. You'll know what's happening before they call it. Or is it the other way around?
Well, you can work it out. It'll be fun.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right, both teams starting to make their way out on the field. Who does Auburn have? Auburn's got
Ole Miss at Oxford, I think.
Oh, okay. All right. So that game is tomorrow.
Yep.
Both teams, well, at least John Carroll making their way back out on the field. The Vikings have yet to make an appearance. They're coming out, stretch it out. John Carroll's band wrapping up on the field. And we're going to wrap up the halftime show. And appreciate our fine sponsors, which, of course, is Farley Recycling, custom shirts and signs, Free Spirit Children's Clothing, Robinson & Son Automotive Group, and Wilma and Ruby's Flowers. Another break. We'll be back to Birmingham with the second half coming up here on WJLX. 3 minutes, and we'll be back.
Second down for the Vikings. Line of scrimmage around midfield. Halfback pass downfield is going to be complete. And into the end zone is the jump pass. Touchdown. And it's picked up by the Vikings. 40, 50, back the other way. Sudden change. 10-5. Touchdown.
We're live from Pat Sullivan Field here in Birmingham at John Carroll High School.
Yeah, I'm glad their number 7's not quite as good as Mr. Sullivan.
No kidding.
He's a quarterback, player wears 7. He's good, but not like Pat.
And we're just about set for the second half of action. Gives me time to remind you, Alabama Stackers will be a great place for you to get something to eat tonight.
I ate there last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
And, of course, during the game tomorrow, get you a sack full of them for the family.
Yeah.
And Alabama Stackers, of course, located on 19th Street in downtown Jasper, and a proud supporter of Viking football. And if you want to win a gift card to Alabama Stackers and a Stackers T-shirt, all you got to do is text your name and where you're listening or watching from to 205-295-1240, and you could be a winner here tonight during the second half.
All right. Vikings into position, Brett. Let's see who's back deep.
Looks like we've got
Busby.
and Pletcher.
Okay. That's not Garrett, but
What number is he?
Brody.
Brody Garrett.
Garrett, yeah, my bad.
Okay. Here's a onside kick going to be taken in at the 45-yard line. Going to be fell on by number 18 for the Vikings.
Number 13,
that is Carter Reed. And good heads-up play there by the Vikings.
You took the words out of my mouth, man, really. Heads-up play, Vikings with a short field here.
From the 46-yard line, the Vikings, like you mentioned, short field to work with.
Near hash, wide side to the left as the O rolls them out here.
Just underway here in the third quarter. Here's Rosenfeld. Takes a snap, going to give. This is Pledger, open field, midfield 45-40. Bernard's first down to the 38-yard line.
What a hole. Right up the middle, Taylor Reed's in there. And, I mean, he rumbled through there clean.
Yes, he did, and he was talking about that last night on the coaches' show, about how his offensive line has really been opening up some big holes for him there in the backfield.
Yes.
Pledger.
I heard.
Alongside Spencer Rosenfeld, trips to the near side, motion man Bubba Odom. Here's the quick toss to Odom. Odom getting the far side, crossing the 30 to the 28-yard line, close to another Bernard's first down.
Very close. Little touch pass as Bubba in the right slot, back around to the left. Bernard's first down, Brett.
At the 27-yard line, Vikings on the move. Leading 21-0 here in the third quarter. Here's the give again. Pledger again. Pledger going the distance. Touchdown, 27 yards. I don't think he was touched.
I don't either. Man, wow.
Pledger, 27 yards. Touchdown, Vikings.
His second of the night. He's got two, and that one from 27. The Vikings with a commanding lead here.
With 11 minutes to go in the third period.
Portillo again here.
Ball down, kick away. It is up, it is good. It is 28-0. Vikings on top. And we'll step aside for this 1 minute timeout. 1 minute, we'll be back with more Viking football on WJLX. It's presented by Pinnacle Bank. Welcome back. After the kickoff, John Carroll will have it at the 30-yard line. Quick pitch, near side, going nowhere. Nowhere. The Vikings with a big loss that time, number 12. They're defensively for the black and gold.
Mason Bates, that was his 6.5 tackle for a loss on the season.
He's tackled on the play by number 12, Mason Bates.
Good job that time by Bates, a loss of 2.
Got off a block, Brett, and he was on the ball carrier just after the exchange.
It's going to bring up second down. And 13 to go from the 28. Here's McFadden going to give. Number 8 with a football, and he's going down as Bubba Odom is there defensively.
Was he ever? His 6th tackle for a loss. As he came shooting through there from is outside linebacker position clean, and another loss for the Cavaliers.
They're in reverse. Another loss of 3, 3rd and 16.
Far hash, wide side to the left as McFadden gets his last signals from the sideline.
3rd down, 16 to go, 9.5 minutes to go, 3rd period. Play action, ball is batted up in the air and incomplete. Don't know who got a hand on it.
I think it was Braxton Houston, I think, Brett. If you can't get there, get your arms up, and Houston did on the play to blow it up.
4th down, and the Cavaliers will have to punt it away to the Viking offense.
Mackay back there, fresh off a touchdown run a while ago. Fumbled his first attempted catch of a punt. Coach took him out. So, can you catch it now? Yeah, I think so. So he's back in there.
Pledger standing at his own 44-yard line.
Cole Sargent in the interim.
And
oh, great punt.
High, booming
this is their
kick.
Best part of their game, man. Wow.
And here's Pledger backpedaling. He's going to take it in at the 30. Upfield, across the far sideline. Midfield, 45-40. He's to the 30. He's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 30 at about the 25-yard line.
Number 1 saved a touchdown for John Carroll.
Number 13, Heath Jayu with the punt for the Cavaliers. Number 23, Mackay
Pledger, I tell you, he backpedaled to about the 30-yard line, and then he saw some daylight, and he was off to the races along the far side.
It looked like Wash got him to me. Anyway, he had a green shirt on. He saved a touchdown, but great return by Mackay.
Officially going to be at the 28-yard line. Rosenfeld looks him over with 2 receivers near, 2 to the far. Throw out, Shepard. Complete. Shepard dancing around. Shepard will pick up about 3 to the 25 and not much more.
Yeah, he had to work for that one, man. Good John Carroll defense as they get to fly to the football in good shape.
Number 10, Spencer Rosenfield.
It looked like Lowry might have got over and got him.
2nd down, 8 to go from the far hash. Here's the give. 19 running the football for the Vikings. Garrett Busby. Busby, another tough 2 yards. It's 3rd and 6. But really what Jasper wanting to do here and accomplish is grind this clock and grind out another score.
That's right, run clock. McMahon, last tackle for John Carroll. That's 2 good defensive plays they've had back-to-back there. Yeah, run clock, Brett. Really stay in bounds and protect the football.
Busby still alongside Rosenfeld. Play action. Rosenfeld near side. Going to throw back. Far side, and he's wide open. Busby has it at the 10 to the 5. He dives, and he's in. Touchdown, Vikings.
Another 27-yarder?
24.
24, okay. That throwback has worked all year long, Brett. And that was a beauty that time.
The result of the pass is a
touchdown. 34-0 your score now. Vikings on top. Commanding lead here in Birmingham with 8:02 to go. Point after coming up. Ball down, kick away. It is up, and it sails through the uprights. And good, number 95 kicking the football that time, Nathan Morrison. 35-0 your score. Vikings on top. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Viking Football presented by Pinnacle Bank on WJLX. Wallace returns the kickoff, and he's going to have his head handed to him by, guess who? Mason Bates.
Mr. Bates. Look out. Better have your head on a swivel with this guy around, man.
Head hunter. 7:51 to go. Third quarter, 35-0. Jasper on top. Empty set. Motion man comes from the near to the far side. It's number 12 with, once again, one of those touch passes, like you say, Woody.
Yep.
Archer with about 3 on the carry. Second down, 7.
About 3. Good lateral pursuit. JoJo Odom over from defensive end to knock him down.
Clock continues to move. You like that if you're a Viking fan.
Yes.
Pretty easy trip for us again this week, Wood.
Yes, very pleasant. Very pleasant. A lot of laughs on the way. It's great.
Uh-oh, here's the quarterback, McFadden. He gets loose from pressure. Now finally brought down by the Vikings.
Logan Nairmore with a sack. He's going to run him down from behind the blind side. And
he loses 4.
Yeah.
Number 7, Carson
Logan's second sack of the season. His 23rd solo.
3rd and 11 now from their own 29-yard line.
Far hash wide to the left as they consult with the sideline for a play here.
Appreciate everybody listening in tonight on WJLX 1015, watching on the live stream, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter.
Carroll Manasco on camera.
Yes, sir. Doing a fine job.
Yes.
Here's the pass, the throw and catch for the first down to number 11.
Number 7, Carson McFadden with a completed pass.
That is
to number 11,
Playa, excuse me. He needed 11, he got 12, and he's bumped down at the 41.
Nicely done to the wide side of the field. Andrew Ross with a tackle in the Viking secondary. Fresh set Cavaliers here.
Near hash, 3 receivers split to the far side, one to the near. Viking defense.
Almost jumped into the neutral zone, not quite.
3-man front there for the Viking D.
Yeah.
And they look like they're coming after him. They're going to go far side with the toss. It's complete. Weaving through traffic, trying to come near side now to the 45. Like I say, just weaving his way around and finally going to be brought down in Viking territory at the 48-yard line. Woody, that was KJ Beck. He cut it along the far side and then just started trying to make something happen. Come near side, started weaving through, got into Viking territory, and picks up a first down.
Great run by Beck, but a good hustle by Trey Reese off the defensive line to run him down finally. But good play, better play by Beck.
5:10 to go here in the third quarter. The handoff. Number 9 running the football, Hunter. Hunter's going to be hit. Hunter's going to be dropped and flags fly. He's going to lose about a yard. And we got a hold against John Carroll.
Didn't need to anyway. It was already stopped. Logan Nairmore on another stunt, Brett, as he shoots in from linebacker to make the tackle and got held along the way. 10 from the spot of the foul. Let's see where they're going to stop walking at the 41 coming out.
A hold against John Carroll backs them up inside their own territory at the 41.
Holding the call against the Cavaliers.
First down and Hoover.
Almost.
1st and 20. McFadden, the junior quarterback, barks his count. 2-step drop, throws, slant, complete, midfield 45. Gets away from our guy. 40 to the 35, and another first down for John Carroll. And Playa.
Number 7, McFadden with a completed pass to number 11, Max Playa.
Playa on that little slant in, and he got past our defender that time. I believe he slipped down.
Beautifully done. Great time. He hit him right in stride. Logan Nairmore hustling down from linebacker to finally tackle him. Nice play, Cavaliers.
Now we
another flag.
Do we have a personal foul against
we do.
Both teams? It'll offset.
But the play, as post play, it'll stand.
Yep. Couple of personal fouls, one against John Carroll, one against our Vikings.
There were offsetting personal fouls called against the Cavaliers.
So the football at the Viking 30-yard line.
At the 31.
31 near hash wide right.
McFadden. Out of the gun. Looks him over. As we wind the clock here. McFadden back to pass. Our guys being held again. They're not going to call it. Here's a throw and almost. Intercepted almost by number 12, Mason Bates. Incomplete.
And it was his brother, Hayden, initially JoJo Odom with pressure, and he ran him into Hayden Bates, putting pressure on McFadden and caused that to almost INT there, Brett.
I tell you what, I'll have to look at it again, but I'm telling you, that's the second time they've held JoJo Odom.
Yep.
No call, though. And he's hard to deal with, and it can be easy to hold on to this guy.
The sophomore, and he's getting better and better. He really is off his defensive end position.
Back to pass, McFadden looking in again, and it's complete again at the 25-yard line. Flag will fly as it's complete to Playa, and I believe we may have a face mask.
I think so. I think Ross got a hand in the grill there.
He's tackled on the play by number 17, Andrew Ross. And number 29, Roman White.
4:23 third quarter. Vikings with a 35-0 commanding lead. That is the call. Major distance face mask.
Don't know if it was a face mask or see what it's against the Vikings.
Major distance.
Nevertheless,
yeah.
It is the biggest threat of the night. Targeting against the Vikings.
Ooh.
At the 12-yard line, McFadden sends a man in motion. Fakes the give, throws, intercepted!
Yes.
Intercepted by the Vikings in the end zone. Number 4 is going to be fought and brought down at the 2. He probably, if he would have had his head on him, fell down in the end zone. That was Cole Sargent, though, with the INT.
And the ball was tipped, and I think it might have been Braxton Houston or one of the defensive linemen there got a hand on it, tipped it up, and it went awry into Cole's hands, Brett.
Intercepted it in the end zone, advanced it out, though, to about the 4-yard line, and that's where the Vikings will go to work, 1st and 10, but a big stand for the defense.
Really, and you got about a millionth of a second to decide to hit the end zone, or that's okay. Still get the football. Yeah, it's
he's a playmaker. And he wants something to happen.
Really, and at least he got out of the end zone.
All right, Shepard to the near side along with Titus Waldrop. Here's Rosenfeld keeping himself. He's in the open field, far side. It's a foot race. 40, 30. Spencer Rosenfeld is going to win the race. 98 yards. Touchdown, Spencer Rosenfeld.
He has deceptive speed, man. I'll tell you what, he really does. 98-yard rope by Spencer Rosenfeld. Wow.
98 yards, touchdown, just like that. The Vikings are up 41-0.
He got into the Cavaliers secondary, and they had a beat on him, but he outrun them down the left sideline, man.
Yep, the far sideline, he was off to the races, and you could just see that he was going to outrun the Cavalier defense. Touchdown, Vikings, and the point after on the way. It is up and good. 42-0. All black and gold tonight in Birmingham. 1 minute break. Back with more Viking football presented by Pinnacle Bank in a moment. Nunner with a return. Cole Sargent with a tackle at the 40-yard line, though.
Yeah.
That's where John Carroll will go to work, and they have a huge mountain to climb here, down 42-0.
Yeah. Good return. Decent field position, 60 yards away, near hash wide right.
McFadden will take the snap. He's going to give number 8 running the football off the right side. Picks up about a yard, maybe 2. Not much there for number 8.
McFadden with a handoff to number 8.
It's Coron Wright, the sophomore.
There's a drone floating over the field. I hope they got good control of it.
For the Vikings.
Yeah, I noticed that thing flying around earlier.
It's okay. It's good. Another injury looks like, Brad, on one of our guys.
Yeah, one of our guys is down. And it looks like
it's JoJo Odom.
Okay. So they'll he's up. He's fine.
Okay.
We were going to take a break, but we're not now. He's going to weeble wobble off the field, and he'll be okay.
He's had a good night.
He has.
3-yard gain, 2nd and 7 coming up from the 43.5. Now it's on the other hash mark, wide side to the left as we get back into play. Cavalier rolls out here.
Coming up next week, be back at home.
Last 2 weeks of the season we will. Yes, sir.
Pleasant Grove, the Spartans will come into town next Friday night. Look forward to seeing you all there at Cairo Gambrell Field.
4th-ranked team in the state in 5A ball.
Back to pass, McFadden loads up, fires, near side, one-on-one, and incomplete. Number 17 there defensively for the Vikings, Andrew Ross. That pass was intended for Archer.
Pass intended for number 12, Zach Archer.
3rd down.
Stops the clock, 2:56, 3rd quarter. Probably see Tanner Morrow, and a lot of 2s and 3s in the rest of the way. Game experience, there's nothing like that in terms of getting better and stuff, of course.
3rd down, 6 to go. 2-step drop, fires, complete. And did he get his first down?
I think he did. Yeah, forward progress. He got over the stick, I think, Brett.
There defensively was Kobe Mason.
Yep.
Number 7, McFadden's pass incomplete, intended for number 8, Carroll.
It broke it up.
Mason broke it up, huh?
Yeah.
It looked like he hauled it in over there from my vantage point. I guess I don't know what you think about the play, Brett. But it doesn't matter what we think if Mr. Official rules. So it's 4th down?
Yep, Cole Sargent back deep.
Okay.
And he's way back deep because he understands what this punter will do.
Yes.
He'll kick it to the moon and back.
This guy's a great punter.
Whistles. We got a delay of game against John Carroll.
There's a flag on the play. Delay of game, the call against the Cavaliers.
If I don't know how consistent he is, but if he's consistent with these kind of kicks, he can earn himself a scholarship in big-time ball.
Now
really
Sargent checks out. Pledger checks in to field.
Okay. And he likewise respects this guy's punting ability.
Another nice kick. Spiraling toward the sideline, far side, and out of bounds. And the ball will be marked at the 20-yard line.
13, Heath J.U. with a
That's where Jasper will go to work.
No return of the play.
Heath J.U., this young man's name. He is excellent. So let's see if Mr. Morrow's in here, Brett. I would think so. There he is. Yep, he's going to roll them out here.
All right. So we're likely to see several new players. Morrow in at quarterback. Yeah, we got new players everywhere.
255 yards throwing coming in. 3 touchdowns does Tanner have. but we're not going to throw here.
No, Pledger's going to get it, crossing the 30 to the 32-yard line.
Probably not the rest of the night.
Number 20, Tanner Morrow, with a handoff to number 23.
Morrow to Pledger. Pledger, the freshman, having a great season. Moving the chains for a Bernard's first down.
Yes, sir. Let's see who's on the offensive line now. The one still, yeah, I think so. No.
Quarterback going to give. Pledger again, far side. Pledger in the open field, crossing the 40 to the 45-yard line, to the 47-yard line before being brought out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, Mekhi Pledger's on a mission,
Morrow,
Brett. He is on a mission, man. And he initiated the contact on that run. He does most of his runs.
24.
Another Bernard's first down on a sweep to the short side of the field.
Clock moving. Minute 42. Third quarter. Here's the give. Again, Pledger. Pledger once again into the secondary. 40, 30, far sideline, 20, 15, and he's brought down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line.
Number 20, Morrow, with a handoff to number 23, Pledger.
Let's see. Taylor Eads on the offensive line. And there is Drake Britton there. He's been out, but he's back in there. What a hole.
Yeah.
I think those two initially, and Malachi Gilmore over there, left tackle, and the two youngsters on the right side, and Holdenbrook and Grant.
Morrow going to give. 19 running the football for about 2 yards. That is Garrett Busby at about the 5-yard line. No gain.
With a handoff to number 19, Garrett Busby.
Second and goal.
30 seconds, clock running. 35 seconds, I mean.
Yeah, I want that clock to move.
Yes,
move.
sir.
Get out of here with another Viking victory. Morrow going to keep himself. Morrow calls his on number and falls forward to the 1-yard line. It's third and goal.
18 going to save a touchdown for John Carroll that time.
The quarterback carry.
Lowry.
Tackle to the play by number 18, Graydon Lowry, and number 24, Alex Perry.
Jumbo.
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah, I thought it was initially 2. Whistle and into the quarter.
End of 3, 42-0 your score. Good guys on top. We'll be back after this 1-minute break. You're listening to Viking Football presented by Pinnacle Bank on WJLX.
Sophie K. Turner.
42-0 your score. Vikings on top and threatening to add to it here, Wood.
From the, where is that? The one, okay.
Morrow, your quarterback, going to hand off into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
Garrett Busby going to leap through right up the gut at center, untouched.
And it is now 48-0, Vikings on top.
Busby's, I think he has another one tonight. Yep, it's second of the night. Had a 2-yarder in the first half. 95 with the PAT.
Ball down, kick away. It is up. And it is no good. No good. So, 48-0 your score.
It's no good.
Vikings lead here with 11:54 to go in the ball game. We'll be back to Birmingham in just a moment. You're listening to Viking Football, presented by Pinnacle Bank on WJLX.
To our middle school
The kickoff is going to sell, and finally brought down at the 24-yard line. No, I had to cut you off there. I was afraid of what you about to say.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. I was wondering if they go to a hot clock, the out-of-bounds play. Apparently not at this point of the game. Okay.
Play action. Quarterback McFadden comes near side with a throw, complete at the 33, and bumped out of bounds around the 40-yard line. Nice reception that time by number 9, Mitchell Hunter.
He's pushed out of bounds by number 7, Kobe Mason.
And you heard Kobe Mason is going to run him out of bounds. Nicely done by the Cavaliers. First down for them. McFadden gets out on a scramble and throws a strike.
Well, maybe they are going with a hot clock because it is moving, and normally it stops with the moving of the chain. So
they've hurt us, I guess, maybe.
Maybe so.
Because, that was indeed an out-of-bounds play as well.
Fresh set of downs for John Carroll.
Yep. We're on a hot clock now. Yes, sir.
Good deal. We'll be out of here and back on the interstate in no time.
Yeah.
After we...
Man, I'm hungry.
Here's the give.
Good run, man.
That's a great run. He was fighting for yardage that time, Wood.
That's one of the best runs you'll see of 1 yard.
With a handoff to number 8, Karan Wright.
Karan Wright. Nice job. He picks up a yard, but, hey, the kid's playing tough.
Yeah. Let's see if JoJo's back in there.
I don't see him. Back to pass. The quarterback scrambling. Far side. He's going to have to tuck it in and run. Midfield. He's into Viking territory at the 45. Brought down at the 44-yard line. First down.
By number 44
number 7,
for the Jasper Vikings, and that's going to be Eli Kimbrell.
Yep, playing linebacker.
Yep. Into Viking territory, 45, far hash, wide side to the right. Fresh set for the Cavaliers as they're still playing hard. Give them credit.
Yeah, they
absolutely
are. They've had a rough year, but hey. Vikings going to lock up at least third place in the region tonight.
Yeah.
And probably going to set up for a big showdown next week with Pleasant Grove for second.
Big game.
Here's the give. The running back trying the left side. He catches a corner. He's at the 40 to the 35. Bounces off a would-be tackler and finally brought down at the 30-yard line. Enough for another first down and another nice hard run. That time by John Carroll.
Absolutely right. Let's see, bottom of the pile down to Decory Poe there. And I think that was Roman White into close. But did you say, Brett, yardage, good run after effort after contact by the running back.
The running back was right. Under 9 minutes to go here in the ball game. 48-0 Jasper. Brett Elmore, Woody Wilson for WJLX Sports. Play action. McFadden being chased down. He's chased. He's going to have to throw. Gets it complete at the 20. 15, 10, 5, and he's going to go out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
So the issue now is, can the Vikings get the shutout? DeCorey Poe with the initial pressure, but McFadden got away, bought himself some time. Brett, and again, throws the strike.
That pass complete to KJ Beck. That stops the clock, 8:37. It's first and goal from the 5. Yeah, can we preserve the goose egg is the question.
From the 6, is it?
From the 5.
Okay.
From the 5, McFadden looks him over. He will keep himself, calls his own number, and he's going to barrel into the end zone. Touchdown from 5 yards out.
Touchdown, John Carroll.
Just a quarterback run from the get-go, man. He went right side. Good blocking by the offensive line. Good surge. And McFadden dives into the end zone. And the Cavaliers get on the board.
8:34 to go in the ball game, and John Carroll finally on the board. It's 48-6. We will be at home next week. Pleasant Grove, and then the Homewood game to wrap up the season. Woody, can you believe we only have 2 regular season games left?
Yeah, really.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Ball down, kick away. It is up, and it is good. 48-7 your score. Jasper still with a commanding lead. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout. More Viking football presented by Pinnacle Bank on WJLX. Well, we got penalty yardage being tacked on against the Vikings, and John Carroll will kick this thing off from the Viking 45.
He may put it into downtown Birmingham from here.
Yeah, the way they kick, this one probably going to go through the uprights. Here's the ball.
Really?
Going to go out of the back of the end zone, touchback. So the Vikings will go to work. Jayu with the kick.
Oh, that's their punter as well.
Yeah.
He's does the place kicking and the punting. Excellent kicker.
With his proud dad in front of us here, I've been noticing he's been taking some
really?
pictures.
Oh.
And yeah, he's a fine kicker. Is he being recruited? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, very good.
Well, nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you. We're in the crowd here tonight at John Carroll, and the folks have been very nice to us, and we appreciate it so very much. I know it's hard. And they're putting in twos as well, Wood.
Yeah, we've been hyping him a lot tonight. He might have got wind of that. I don't know. That was a nice guy. Nice guy.
Here's the end around, and the Vikings, they're going to roll. Going to stop this thing, even though he's out of bounds. And out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Hey, folks, you interested in Alabama Stackers? If you would like a gift card and possibly even a T-shirt, text us your name and where you're listening from to 205-295-1240, and you could be a winner here tonight. Don't forget game day final coming up after the game. Luke Keaton back at our studios. Getting ready for that, I know. Here's the handoff again, going straight ahead, Wood.
Yep.
Who's this running the football?
Let me get his number there, Brett. 37, I think. That's the Bijou. You pronounced it nicely last week.
With a handoff to number 37.
Bijou.
Jackson Bijou.
Bijou. Nah,
you nailed it last week.
Yeah.
You did? Oh, we got another.
Yeah, we got an injured player here.
It is, can't tell whose side. It's a John Carroll player.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
He's going to walk off. He'll be all right. But you don't like to see it here in this stage of the game when it's decided. And number 5 for them.
Yeah, he's going to.
Brandon Rashley.
Yeah, he's coming off the field. He's holding it looks like his arm.
Looks like it, yeah.
Or his wrist. But anyway, we're back to action as Morrow will hand off. Morrow with a handoff straight ahead as the Vikings are just looking to run this clock
number
out.
20 Morrow with a handoff to number
believe
37. Bijou.
Biole
Play by number 11 Max.
with the front. I'm going to pronounce it different every time, apparently. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to get the pronunciation from Coach.
We've got to ask Coach. I'll do the same thing, man.
This assistant.
He had some good runs at Carver last week.
Well, I just asked one of our coaches, and they don't know either.
So thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, JLX crew.
Oh, me. Having fun tonight here in Birmingham.
Yes, we are. Oh, he's going to hit for a loss that time.
Yes. 6.5 minutes to go. It's all academic from here. 48-7 your score.
Right.
To number 37 Bijou. Tackled on the play by
Bijou.
number 24.
5 wins in a row, all region wins. Vikings going to improve to 5-3. And 5-1 in the region, I think.
And we have an injured player. We'll take a break and return after this 1-minute timeout. Caden Bevan up and off the field. He's the injured Viking. As we welcome you back to Birmingham, 6:09. Time to go here in the ball game. Clock is moving. Bijou is the correct pronunciation.
Okay.
So we are glad to set that record straight.
Yes.
Here's the handoff. Another young man, Morrow, going to give now to 37. That is Bijou.
And he is promptly knocked down in the backfield.
Handoff to number 37 Bijou. Tackled on the play by
5:40, and then we're heading out of here
number 24.
with a victory. And, man, it's nice, like you say, to be 5-3 on the season after that 0-3 start.
Yeah. Streaky season. As we said, we started a winning streak, mentioned earlier, at Fairfield.
And I tell you what, these next two games are going to be tough.
Oh, absolutely. Homewood's a 6A, of course. Heath, here we go
Back
with
to
the play.
pass is Morrow. Morrow looking. Morrow going to throw out of bounds. Incomplete. And that was a 3rd and 14 play, so it's 4th down. And that stops the clock.
Number 20, Morrow, with the incomplete pass. There's a
4th
flag
down.
on the play.
Oh, flag on the play. We've got a hold against Vikings.
Against Jasper.
And that'll be declined.
Yeah.
And now the Vikings will punt it away. Is this our first punt tonight?
I don't recall another one. I think you're right.
And who's in there to punt?
93.
Morrow will be the up man.
Castillo.
Portillo. Portillo gets the snap and puts a foot into it. Nice punt. Going to take a big Jasper bounce. Big roll at the 34-yard line to the 33-yard line. First down, John Carroll there with 5 minutes to go in the ball game.
Number 93, Carlos
Yep.
Portillo.
Make your plans to get out to the stadium next week. Pleasant Grove, big region.
There is a flag on the play as well.
Last region game of the year. And then we finish up with 6A Homewood. Keith Bruner, former Viking head coach, the offensive coordinator for the Patriots now. They're into town to finish out the regular season. And we'll see how the playoffs shake up.
We had a penalty flag. I believe it was running into the punter. But roughing the kicker. And it's declined, and they'll give John Carroll the football here. And milk this clock out.
And we're in that bracket with Leeds and Moody. They're 2nd and 3rd in the state. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. We can't cop a break, man. We got 4th and 5th rankings for our region brethren, and there's Leeds and Moody at 2 and 3.
They're playing tonight to potentially decide the region championship.
Yeah.
Love to get a score on that. We'll keep an eye on that.
Yep.
But that is a potential first-round opponent.
Luke will get you one. He'll get you fixed up.
Here's the quarterback. Going to hand off, and they're kind of running dive plays as well. .445, time
number
to go.
7, Carson McFadden with a hand.
And I want to say,
Karan Wright. He's tackled on the play by number 99.
kudos to the Jasper fans because they traveled well tonight, and they have stuck around.
Yeah, they're having a good time across the way. They really are. They're whooping it up over there.
Yeah, they are. It's always good to see.
Good job of the John Carroll band, too. Stevie Wonder music, can't beat that.
3 receivers split to the near side, 2 to the far side, empty backfield for the quarterback. Here's the quick give. Coming near side to the 40, to the 45-yard line. Goes the runner that time. Number 3, toting the mail for John Carroll.
Number 7, McFadden with a handoff to number 9, Mitchell Hunter.
Excuse me, that was number 9,
Logan Nairmore, and number 9,
Mitchell Hunter.
Tyson Phillips.
Nairmore, Phillips, Poe there, too, for the Jasper Vikings to run him down. Clock running, 3:45 in the game.
48-7, your score. Vikings on top. Here's the give again, coming near side. Now cutting it back upfield. 50 to the 45 to the 40, and he's brought down inside the 40 at the 37-yard line
by Eli Kimbrell.
Right with a run. First down, John Carroll. 3:10 to go in the ball game.
TJ Hood there to close for the Jasper Vikings. 3 minutes in the game. Airtime for the Tide tomorrow, 11:30. As you mentioned earlier, Brett, 2:30 kick from Knoxville. Number 9 is going to play, right?
I think so.
I think so.
Here's the give, and the big guy is going to rumble. That is that is a nutter.
He's tackled on the play.
Tackled by number 7, Kobe Mason.
And number 44.
Kobe's flashed tonight.
Absolutely.
He really has.
And we're down to 2:25 to go in the ball game.
I tell you, that north side and Dora score, man, Dora had a lead on them.
Well, Cordova should have beaten them last week.
Yeah.
Cordova's had some terrible luck.
Yeah. The Rams 8th in the state going into the game. Wow.
Man in motion gets the pitch. 37 with a football. He's going to be knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
Number 7, McFadden.
Wow.
Who got him over there? 20. Turn around, dude. 25 got him.
He's tackled on the play by number 25, Devontae Hagler.
Thank you.
Devontae Hagler with a tackle, and we don't have 37 on our roster, so we apologize as there's a lot of substitutions on both sides of the football. 37 for John Carroll, that is.
Oh, yeah.
And he's lined up off sides. He needs to back up a little bit. And now they call a timeout with 1:19 to go in the ball game. 48-7 your score. We'll take a break. 30 seconds. Back with more Viking football presented by Pinnacle Bank in a moment. McFadden back to pass. Got a man wide open, and it's going to go right in between his hands and incomplete.
Oh, man.
That was a surefire touchdown, but it goes incomplete. And now it's 4th and 8 for John Carroll.
Out to practice early was the Cavalier. Oh, man, you feel for that young man. Number 12 is going to let it slip right through his hands.
Stopping the clock with 1:13 to go.
Archer. Oh, man.
Yep. Of course, they'll go for it here on 4th down.
Oh, yeah.
And here we go. The Vikings can hold here. Fadden going to throw out, complete. He's going to be out of bounds, and he's going to be short of his first down.
He sure is. That was DeCorey Poe is going to run him out of bounds. Short of the first down. Vikings take over on downs.
Here you go, Wood.
Thank you.
Thank you. 1:03 to go, and the Vikings will come out, take a knee or two, and head back to Jasper, Alabama with a victory.
Get something to eat. I'm hungry.
Are you hungry?
Yes.
Well, we may be able to do something after the game.
Close enough to Alabama Stackers, but we ain't.
Yeah.
About 45 miles away. We'll catch them. I'll catch them soon. You probably will, too.
Here's Morrow, going to give, straight ahead. And the Vikings, like I mentioned, going to run out the clock here. 49 running the football that time.
Number 20, Tanner Morrow, with a handoff to number 49, Jesse Joseph.
Jesse Joseph.
He was tackled to the play by number 34, Jacob McMahon.
Let the PA guy do our work for us.
Yeah, I've already given my roster back to you. All my paperwork. I
I
thought we were going to take a knee.
I was trying to look it up, and I'm too slow. Yeah, I did too, man.
Morrow going to give again, and he's going to be hit in the backfield and dropped.
That's a good way to get hurt. I don't know why we're not taking knees, but whatever.
And he does get up, Gippy.
Number 20, Morrow, with a handoff to number 49.
And that's the end of the ball game as the teams are lining up to shake hands. The postgame being brought to you by Clearview Cancer Institute is coming up next after this 1-minute break. You're listening to Viking football presented by Pinnacle Bank on WJLX. Welcome back. Postgame being brought to you by Clearview Cancer Institute. The Vikings win it 48-7. Woody with the final numbers.
Leading 21-0 at the halftime, Brett. All Vikings in the second half as well. A 27-yard touchdown run by Mackay Pleasure with 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. Patillo converts 28-0. And then with 8:02 to go in the third quarter, 24-yard touchdown run by Spencer Rosenfeld, PAT by, correction, it was a Spencer Rosenfeld to Garrett Busby. Well, I'm all goofed up here. It was a pass. Rosenfeld to Garrett Busby of 24 yards. PAT was good by Nathan Morrison. It was 35-0. And then that 98-yard touchdown run by Spencer Rosenfeld, 3:50 to go in the third quarter. Morrison again converts 42-0. And then 11:54 to go in the game. A 1-yard touchdown run by Garrett Busby. PAT was no good, 48-0. And the Cavaliers get a touchdown run from their quarterback, McFadden, of 5 yards, and get the PAT 48-7, your final score.
All right, Woody, that's the story of the ball game. Coming up next, game day final presented by Coca-Cola. Luke Keaton will be hosting tonight, and he'll have all the numbers and maybe some coaches as well call into the program tonight as well. So enjoyed it, Wood, but we're heading home next week.
Yeah, enjoyed it, Brett. It'll be good to get back home for the final two games of the regular season.
All right, for Terrell Manasco and our camera on the live stream, for Luke Keaton back to the studio, our producer and engineer, and for Woody Wilson, I'm Brett Elmore. That's the story of the ball game. Vikings win it 48-7. Good night from Birmingham.